hello, and it's Stephanie here, and I'm out and about for HMO Heroes live at 5 tonight. If you're with me, give me a thumbs up, and hope you can hear me okay. I'm standing on quite a busy road, and oh, hi Shane, I can see you, you popped up on my screen, and I've got Mark with me as well. Fantastic. So I'll just tell you why I brought you out into the street tonight, and it is because the last few weeks we've been talking quite a bit about rent to rent, but this is the HMO Heroes group, and it's beyond rent to rent. It's about buying properties, refurbishing properties as well. And in the new year I'm going to have lots of exciting guests coming back on. We're going to pick that back up, and we've got some sourcing experts coming on and various other people that I'm going to explain a bit more about that. So why are we here tonight? We're here to look at one of the properties that we bought in Newport, and it's a commercial property, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the property and what our plans for that property are. So you can see I'm not in a random spot. I've chosen this spot because right behind me, this building, the white building behind me, is the property that we bought, and we've owned this building for a year now. And just where my finger is, there is, oops, where the tree is, is the end of the building, and it's the corner building. And just beyond the tree, we've got 3 parking spaces, which is fantastic. And I'm just going to see if I can get across the road without killing myself on camera, and I can show you a little bit more of the building, and tell you about our plans for it. I've been standing here for a few minutes, waiting to come on, and there was hardly any traffic, and it was fine. But now, of course, that we're live, it's all gone a bit busy. But I will get over there and show you the front of the building. Just while I'm waiting for the road to clear. Oh, the road is almost clear. Right, okay. Here we go. I'm across. Right, so let's see if I can get this set up for you. Can she get this set up? Oh God. Yes, there we are. Can you see the building there on the left? I'll just point it. The building there on the left, on the corner, that's the one. It's quite a big one, as you can see, and it's a commercial property, and we've got commercial tenants in there. We've had for a year, as I say, and we know that they've given us their notice that they're going to leave in March, which is perfect because it sort of gives us a bit of time to go through planning and so on. And that's what I just want to talk to you about, what we're going to do with the planning. Now that I've shown you the building, maybe I can get inside where it's going to be a little bit clearer. You'll be able to hear me a little bit better, and we can have a good chat. So I'm going to head back across the road, she says, hopefully, and yes. I feel like that Annika Rice. Do you remember that? Right, okay. So, getting in the car. Right, and I'm... Hello, I'm back online, and I'm going to do part 2. I'm in the car now, so hopefully, and we're out of the rain, out of the road, so hopefully no more interruptions, and we can just have a little chat about this commercial property. So if you missed the first bit, hi Hazel, you made it back on, or I made it back on. I think it's me that went away. Hi Mark, hey. Hey Letty. So basically what I was saying earlier is I showed you the outside of the commercial building that we bought at the end of last year. We've owned this building for a year, and we have commercial tenants in there, and they're on a lease, which originally when we bought the property, their lease ended in November, but they've extended it until March, and they've given notice that they will be moving out at the end of March, which suits us perfectly because obviously, or not obviously, but we always aim to convert this to residential at some point. Hey, good to see you too, Hazel. And what I've been talking about these properties that we're buying, and how sort of I'm still gobsmacked that after starting rent to rent 2.5 years ago and buying this first property within the business a year ago, that we with the purchases that we've already made and the 2 purchases that we got going through, that those properties when completed will be worth £1 million, and it just seems kind of crazy. So I wanted to just, I keep mentioning this to you but without going into the detail, so I wanted to start off today and go into a little bit more detail about these properties and what we're doing with them, how we bought them, and just get your input and thoughts as well about what you think. So this one behind me, as you can see, it's well, it's a big house. It used to be a house. It's a lovely residential area. It's right opposite the train station of Newport, the main central train station, which is obviously a fantastic location. And originally we had planned to convert it into an HMO and just take it on from there, but because it has got 3 parking spaces, so it would be a great location for that. But what our architect actually came up with when we looked at some options was that it could also go well to self-contained flats, and that was something that we were interested in exploring, but we only thought we might get 2 or 3 flats at most. But actually we've got 4 good sized flats in this building. And the interesting thing about it is that even going to self-contained flats and taking into account the extra build costs, it's still going to have a really fantastic cash flow, and the cash flow is actually on a par with HMO, but obviously you've got the lower management costs, you've got no bills to pay, so we're thinking, based on other 1-bedroom flats that we've got in similar areas, we're thinking that it's going to cash flow 2,200. It's not cash flow, it's gross rent is going to be 2,200. Oh, excuse me, 2,200 a month, which is fantastic, and actually compares well with what we would get on the 8 beds HMO. So that's why we're thinking of going down that route. So just wanted to explain that originally we bought this one cash, and we've gone through refinancing of it. That was not easy. It's funny, the more you stay into property, the more you learn, I suppose, but it was a tricky process, and we had a fantastic broker, and that was fantastic. Neil, thank you if you were watching, you were brilliant, and we've got that through, and we're using some of those funds to buy one of the other properties that we're buying, and I'm going to explain more to you about that when I come on one of these sessions over the next couple of weeks. And the other thing that we're doing right now, apart from this one, which is now in planning for the 4 self-contained units, so keep your fingers crossed that we are successful in getting that through planning. It's 4 lovely looking flats, so I really hope that we do get that, and it's got the parking space, which is such a premium in this area where we are here, right in a lovely residential area, but also really close to the centre of town, and like 2 minutes literally from the station. It's right on the other side of the on the other side of the road. So one of the other ones that we're buying is actually on a lease option, and you find that when you're getting the rent-to-rent deals and you're working with lots of landlords, that lots of opportunities come to buy properties creatively, and and so that's a fantastic opportunity there. We're buying an 8-bed property, an 8-bed HMO that we're managing at the moment on a lease option as well, and I'll tell you more about that and show you that one another time. But I just wanted to jump on quickly, do something a little bit different tonight, and just share with you some of the properties that we're buying that I have mentioned but I haven't shown you before. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and I will see you next time. Before I go off, for anyone who's interested in rent to rent, we've also set up a private group for rent to rent, where we can share more private numbers and specifics about deals and things. So if you are keen and you're interested in rent to rent and you want to see those private deals and the full numbers and the full disclosure, or put a comment under the video and I can let you know about the private Facebook group that we've got for rent to rent. So thanks for joining me in the rain tonight, guys, and I will see you all again soon. Hey, see you later, guys. Bye for now.